Hello, I'm back again. Hi, this is Texas Joe Valles of the band The Valles Flying Machine, and today we're doing a video on something really cool that has a very interesting story. A Dano U56 from about 1998, 1999 that I found in a pawn shop that has a very interesting story. But first, shameless self-promotion. Folks, a lot of you have seen my videos. A lot of you. I've hit thousands and thousands of hits on my gear and music videos. But I really need you all to pay attention to my band. That's the reason I do this. The gear is fine. I love it, and it's cool. But I gotta make money. I gotta sustain myself. You know, I gotta pay for my Obamacare insurance. Gotta eat. You know, and hit the pawn shops more often. Got to take care of my family. All that good stuff, just like you. You know, and I know a lot of you enjoy these videos, and you see them and you give them the thumbs up. Of course, I have my detractors and maybe a hater or two, but I don't give a shit about that. There's too many positive people out there, but I need more positiveness from you. I need you to reach down in your pockets and pull out those dollars, yen, rubles, you know, pound sterling, francs, marks, whatever. You know, Canadian dollars, pesos, you name it. Need you to pull out your cash and help us out. Find us on the internet, The Valles Flying Machine. We need your support. Here's our new CD, The Witch Tree. It's got 7 songs on it, right there. And you can find us on the internet. All you gotta do is just Google us. Here's the band, The Valles Flying Machine. Okay? I really need your support. I need your financial support. I need your money. Okay, help us out, man. Kick down. I do these videos. I try to inform you as best I can and try to give you my vibe and my take. And a lot of people seem to enjoy it. But I've been doing this for a long time, you know, since maybe 2010, 2009. And I've got a lot of gear videos up there. Man, I've taken some down on purpose because I'm not feeling the financial love. And that's the reason I do them, okay? I don't advertise for anybody, so I don't make advertising dollars for Danelectro or Marshall or anybody that pedals or whatever that I use. But I need you to help us out. The music's good. I wouldn't be wasting your time if the music wasn't kick-ass. Okay? So Google us, YouTube us, Facebook us, whatever. We're there, you know. Hit the Google button and type in Valles Flying Machine. Valles Flying Machine. And purchase a CD. The CDs are $10 with $2 for shipping, so it's $12. And I'll throw in a sticker or an advertising card. You know, you'll be doing us a lot of favor. We're also on Bandcamp. You can buy our downloads on Bandcamp, on Amazon. You know, all over the place. You know, and they're collectible. Our older CDs are going on Amazon anywhere between $30 and $180. I'm not making any money on that. On our older CDs. That's other people out there that see our band. We've been around. This year's 30 years that we've been around as a band. So the CDs are valuable. They have a value and they're collectible. I've run out and I don't have any money to press up anymore. I only have the Witch Tree. I have copies of the Witch Tree. We pressed up 1,000. I still have some. They're $10. It's like a Harley Davidson. You know, the longer you own it, or a vintage guitar, the longer you own it, the more it's worth. So go ahead and grab yourself a Valles Flying Machine CD. Or get some downloads. Help us out, all right? Anyway, I'm going back to this story on this guitar. This guitar I found in a pawn shop a couple weeks back, short of my birthday. And I said, I'm getting it for my birthday. But it's multi-leveled at the same time, this thought. I had lost this guitar in about 2004, 2005 in a pawn shop. This was previously mine. I had bought this guitar back in 1998 or late summer of 98, early fall of 98 in Austin, Texas. Brand new from a guy named Danelectro, who owned a store called Workhorse Guitars on Burnett Road. Some of you in Texas who used to shop with Danelectro and Workhorse Guitars might remember his shop. It was a very cool shop. No BS. The guy was very straight up. But along came the internet, Amazon, eBay, and all that stuff, and it started affecting his business. And, you know, he closed up his doors and moved out to a ghost town in Arizona or something from what I understand. Very, very good guy, very good player, nice person. But he had enough foresight to pick up the Danelectro line when it first came out again in 98 and 99. I had just moved back from Los Angeles. I was living in Hollywood. I got back in June of 98, and either June, July, or August, probably August, I found this guitar, and I purchased it from him. And they weren't very expensive. That was also one of the cool things about when the Danelectros first came out. If I'm not mistaken, I paid about $250 for this guitar back then. Well, anyway, fast forward to about 2003. I went back to college to get a degree, history and government, two bachelors. And when you go back to college, you don't really work. You have to study because it's a lot of time that you have to put into studying. And I ran out of money, and I had to pawn something. I pawned this guitar, and I feel bad because I was a day late and $1 short, and I lost it. I was really, really bummed. And this was a pawn shop here in Brownsville. The evil pawn shop lords took it away from me. It's a mixed blessing, the whole pawn shop business, because you can find good deals, but if you're pawning, like I've pawned, you can lose your stuff if you have some cool stuff. So you have to be very, very careful. You find good deals in pawn shops that other people have lost, but you can also lose your stuff if you pawn, if you get into financial trouble. And that's what happened to me. Well, I had lost this guitar about 2004, 2005. I can't remember clearly when. And I walked into a pawn shop in early February, and I was totally blown away at another pawn shop in another part of Brownsville, Texas. And I found this guitar behind a bunch of junky guitars. It was just thrown in the corner. And there was a bunch of heavy metal guitars and all kinds of weird stuff. And I saw this green color popping out in the back, and I go, wait a minute, what is that? That's like my old Danelectro. Well, lo and behold, it was my old Danelectro. It has a stain right here, folks. And I could tell it was my guitar because of the stain. All right? And it also had the tape never properly sealed right here. And I could tell it was mine because of that. But mainly the dead giveaway was this stain on the fingerboard. The mineral stain on the rosewood. And I was so happy. The guitar was very, very dirty. I found it all messed up and dirty. And I had to clean it up. I don't know what, people don't take care of their instruments. But I cleaned it up, and I got it for my birthday. I didn't get a good deal on it like I usually do. There's another twist. I paid $200 for it to get it back, and I had to lay it away because I'm going through tough times. And, I have all this gear, but it's gear that I bought years and years and years ago. You try to find all this equipment nowadays, man, good luck. I'm having a nickel and dime, and I also had a nickel and dime to pay this off. Anyway, it cost me $200 to get it back. I was glad to get it back. It was my old guitar. In the meantime, I had a couple other Danos, and you'll see the videos on YouTube. I had I did a video of a left-handed black U56, which I bought in about 2010, I believe. I like that guitar a lot, but again, I had to get rid of it, because of financial problems. And, between about 2010 and 2015, I hadn't had a Dano, and it was a guitar that I really love. I love the sound of these, mainly the overdriven sound. And, I found this one again. I also had another Danelectro that I believe I bought in 2005 or 2006, a DC59 in like a purplish burgundy sparkle. It's a Jimmy Page DC59 shape, but in burgundy sparkle. I love that guitar. I did some recording with it. But again, it's a guitar that I sold on eBay, and I kind of regret it because the guy who I sold it to was kind of being a jerk a bit on the emails, and I didn't get the kind of money that I wanted. But I needed to sell it. I needed bread, and lo and behold, this one's not going anywhere. No matter how hard times get, I'm not getting rid of it. This was meant to be mine. I was so excited when I found this, and it was so close to my birthday. It was a sign from God and my guardian angels. It was meant to be. So anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit about this guitar, and this is what really got me into Dano. In January of 98, the last year I lived in LA, I went to the Dano booth and saw the pedals, especially the Echo. I loved it a lot. And I saw these guitars, and I really dug them. And about the same time, I was getting into Randy California of the band Spirit, and I really enjoyed his tones. And he's really, really good. And here's what he used. He used the Dano. He usually used this type, the U56. And I also like the sound of the DC59 with Jimmy Page and a couple other guys. But Randy seemed to overdrive it and have a cool sound. And he used Marshalls, he used Ampegs, Fenders. He had a real good sound. And that impressed me. And that's why I wound up getting one. But I also love the cool colors. Initially, I got it for the clean sound. my Marshalls. By the way, it's a Marshall 100-watt head, an old one, with two vintage Marshall 4x12 cabinets from the early 70s. And the echo sound, you can hear barely, is going through a crate power block into a Van Power 4x12 with 75 watt Celestions. These are old 25 and 30 watt Celestions, the really, really old vintage ones. Anyway, that's my clean sound. Front pickup, back pickup. Both pickups. Man, these guitars are awesome. These guitars are totally, totally killer. I love the clean sound. This is just totally clean, straight into my amps. They're a little bit semi-overdriven, but not too much. Of course, I crank it up. That's a good sound. I like it. Back pickup. Psychedelic riffs, which I like to do. That's the front pickup. This is both pickups. Great sound. But I love the overdrive. These things are just the bomb. Okay. I'm going to play real quick. I have an Ampeg bass compressor that I really like a lot. I'm going to play a little bit of it with this guitar. Here it is. Ashdown compressor, straight into the Marshall, and the echo side, I have a Marshall Echo Rec pedal with a crate power block and a Van Power 4x12 with 75 watt Celestions. That's with a little bit of compression. Now we're going to go into overdrive. I'm using a Hughes & Kettner Tube Factor. I love this pedal. It's probably my favorite overdrive unit. It's totally killer. It's the overdrive, the green button on, and the overdrive is at about 80%. The level is only at about 15-20%, and then the boost is up at about 15-20% also. 15%. The level is at 15% and the boost is at 15%. So both are punched in on the Hughes & Kettner Tube Factor. Here we go. Notice the noise, but check it out. Back pickup of the Dano, everything wound up. Awesome. Killer sound. Songs. It's called Up Into the Heavens with My Mermaid.
with an experience pedal.
Front pickup. And clean. And clean. Back pickup, both, front. Very cool Dano, 99 Dano U56 that I found again after about 10 years of losing it. It came back to me. The only thing I don't like is that it browned a little bit on the plastic here. It used to be clear and now it's a little brownished out or darkened, you know, but other than that, the paint job's held pretty well. This plastic is held pretty well. The pickups are still shiny. The bridge, so is the bridge. These are these cheesy stamped Dano keys, or these weird keys. No, it's before the D came out. I don't like them. I want to change them to Spurzels or Planet Waves, but even the Made in China sticker, Korea, Made in Korea, this is a Korean one. Made in Korea sticker is still on there. And very clean. I still have the plastic, and whoever owned it also, God bless them, still left the plastic on the cover here, the control cover for the back plate for the controls, and the knobs, the screws are all still shiny and clean. The tape is in still good shape. It's kind of darkened a tiny bit, creamed out, but still it's in real good shape. And I love this guitar a lot, and it's going to be on our new record, Mermaid Blues. And I totally recommend Danelectro guitars. The super old ones made in the 50s and 60s are fine. You know, I've played those before. I don't particularly care for that paint job, that rough paint job that they used to do back then. They're still cool guitars. There's nothing wrong with them. But I seem to dig these Korean ones and the Chinese ones, the newer ones. I love all the ideas these new Dano owners have been doing on the new Dano guitars. I like them a lot. They're totally, totally cool. Those guys are on the right track. Some of the shapes I'm not too fond of, but I do like the DC59 and the U56, and of course I have a 12-string DC59 that you've seen on some of my videos, a blue sparkle metal flake DC59. That one's made in China, a 12-string. I'll do a video with both somewhere down the road. But if you see some of my videos up on YouTube, you'll notice that I have a sparkle blue DC59 in 12-string version, which is really cool. I have it strung with 8s. By the way, this one is light top, heavy bottom Ernie balls. Not my favorite strings, but that's what I had. 9, 11, 16, 26, 36, 46. Brand new Ernie balls in the orange pack. What more can I say, man? This is a great guitar. I'll play a couple more chords. That's not even with the distortion units. That's just the overdrive on the amps. Help me out. Valles Flying Machine. Witch Tree is our latest CD. Send me $10. Get a hold of me through Google, on YouTube, Facebook, or whatever, and give me your address, and I'll send you one. $10, $2 for shipping and handling. And you can find us on the internet at Bandcamp, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. Just hit us up, man. Let us know, and let me know that you saw our videos, my videos, and that you dug them. Okay? Thank you. It's been a while since I made a video. And I gladly do these. But help me out, man. I need the bread. Okay? Buy a CD from me. Take care. God bless you. Bye-bye. Texas Joe Valles from the Valles Flying Machine. Over and out.